Hey, collective. I hope you all are having a great day. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you all so much for watching, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I thank you all for your comments. I really appreciate all of you. I'm going to give honor and thanks to my divine ancestors, all honor and thanks to my divine angels and my divine spirit guides. Thank you for protecting me and the collective from all negative energy and negative entities. All honor and all thanks to the Most High. Divine Spirit, can we please start off with some collective energy? Okay, what is the current energy of the collective? Well, collective, you are seen as a leader. Your leadership qualities are really being seen. Okay, how professionally oriented you are. You are naturally authoritative. Okay, you're someone that is not prone to taking orders. Okay, you are seen to have a lot of ambition. You're someone that gets things done. You are constantly improving. Okay, you're someone that constantly grows. You accomplish great things because of your drive to achieve status and success. You are also someone that can be hard to please because few people can match your high ideals. You are focused on self-sufficiency. You are seen to be very resourceful, confident, stress resistant. You can't get knocked down because you are self-reliant. And your ambition is truly being highlighted right now. Okay, you are hyper focused on your goals, which makes you naturally self sufficient. Okay, but your confidence is truly being seen, and there has been some energies that has been trying to knock you down. And these are the energies that are really seeing how stress resistant you are. Okay? Because there's some energy that really put their all into trying to see when will the collective finally get knocked down. But it's obvious that this stress that we have been trying to cause, they are resistant. There's something very different about the collective, yes? Okay, you are very, very blessed. You are a natural leader. And that is the position you are meant to be in within your life in every area. Thank you, Divine Spirit. What is the message, please? What is the current energy? What does the collective need to be aware of? The world. Okay? So, collective, you are going to be moving on to a higher phase within your life. You're going to be promoted to a new cycle. Okay? I feel a sense of completion. You are going to be advancing. You have been strong. You have maintained your resilience. And you have been self-reliant. You have completed a cycle. Okay? And you have done very well. I really feel like the divine has been watching a situation that has been going on for a very long time. You have been working very hard, constantly improving. And now is the time for you to be advanced to the next level, to the point where there will be no reason for you to look back in regards to any energy connected to this old cycle. This is fate. There could be an unexpected event that will be occurring within your life, but you are going to have a new cycle of good fortune, high vibrational energy. You have conquered a devil, is what I heard. You are going to be moving on, leaving something behind, leaving this old energy behind. You have been so strong and so determined, and you didn't ask anyone for help in regards to this situation. You have remained strong, connected to your divine ancestors, your divine protection. And you have worked with your divine spirit team in order to remain resilient. You have kept the advantage over this energy that's in this Five of Cups that is experiencing growth because of a spiritual breakthrough. Okay? You have successfully overcome some serious obstacles, an old cycle of an ongoing series of events that you have graduated from. You are moving to calmer waters, and a lot of people and a lot of energy is going to be left behind, okay? And the energy that they were projecting towards you. And there's an energy that's very sad, experiencing so much grief. Knight of Cups. Because of this Knight of Cups energy, someone is in their romance energy for you. Someone cares for you. Someone has a lot of love for you. Someone is feeling inspired by you. Okay? You are someone that's very creative. You are very beautiful. Okay? And you have a strong intuition. And somebody is very sad. Someone has the nerve to be feeling let down. Okay? Because someone is in this energy. Okay? Nine of Wands to the Tower. Page of Swords to the Strength. Empress. Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. King of Pentacles. Emperor. Three of Swords. Okay. Someone has been put through a lot of obstacles. Okay? This is a part of this old cycle. All right? Someone has been doing something over and over again, and you have constantly overcome each and every obstacle, have moved past and surpassed this old negative energy. Your resilience is truly being seen, your strength and your determination. Someone wanted to make you the wounded warrior. Okay? And you have gone through a lot of challenges, but this resilience, this leadership, this self-reliant energy that you have, you are seen to have this never-ending connection to strength, courage, and power. It's like you're fueled by these obstacles somehow. This is how this is being seen. Someone is seeing you as someone that no matter what they do against you, you can't be knocked down. There's been an old cycle of energy really going overboard, trying to knock you down. Someone wanted you to be wounded and hurt physically, emotionally, and mentally. And your strength and your resilience and the way you're showing up in this strength, after these energies know all that they've done against you, they're so sad, and they're experiencing grief to the point where they're feeling sorry for themselves. because you're so strong, and you appear to be even stronger after all of these negative obstacles that have been being put in front of you. They're going through a tower. This is a disaster. This is chaos. Okay? They were not expecting this. Collective, you are not a regular, normal being. The divine has been working with you, and these people were sleeping on you. Okay? That's why they're going through a tower. These people have been coming at you like you're just a regular person. You like you're someone that doesn't believe in the Most High, that you have no connection to any higher source. These people really got it wrong. These energies are watching you. These people see, okay? There's communication going on about this strength that you have maintained and that you have gained. How you're able to master your emotions, because there are many things. These wands, it would have been understandable for you to go off on somebody. All right? It would have been overstanding, because that is what these people were trying to get out of you. These people wanted you to get out of character. Okay? But these people trying to make you the wounded warrior, it would have been overstanding if after one of these wands you would have cursed somebody ass out or did something against these people. But you know your strength. You know your courage. You have foresight. You are a divine feminine empress. Okay? At this stage, you no longer have to fight your own battles. Divine empress. The divine fights for you. People are tricked. That have done these things have literally made many other people wounded warriors. And followed by that, many people have experienced their own tower. Okay? But these people came at a divine feminine empress. And that's why there's so much talking and chatter about your strength. Because these people know that the people that they have abused before you, that they have put in this Nine of Wands energy, have experienced that tower. And they're like, oh shit, how the fuck are we in the tower? These people wish that they could jump, run, fly, ride away from you now. These people can't comprehend your strength. So they have no choice but to see that you are a divine feminine empress. Okay? These people really thought that they could put you through some type of test. Okay, like they're somebody. These people have failed miserably. Seven of Wands, someone has been working on something for a very long time, has been very patient, and someone is ready to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Someone is ready to manifest their harvest. Someone sees you as their Ten of Cups, as domestic harmony. Someone feels like they would be complete with you. Someone feels like if they link with your energy, you guys will be high off of life, off of the simple things that people take for granted every day. Emperor. Okay? Someone sees you as their divine feminine, King of Pentacles. Okay? And someone is heartbroken. Okay? Someone is feeling overwhelmed. Two of Swords. Someone that's at a stalemate. Somebody is very sad. Okay? There's an energy that's connected to this energy that's in this Knight of Cups for you, that's inspired by you, is feeling like this person is letting them down. Okay? They are trying to guilt trip this person. They feel betrayed. Okay? Someone has been stopped. Someone is heartbroken because they're at a stalemate. Two of Pentacles. Someone is heartbroken at how you have been able to balance and adapt in between all of these wands that have been being set up in front of you, thrown at you, trying to block your path. Okay? And someone is also feeling heartbroken because they are going to have to balance and adapt and be flexible with their energy. This is someone that's feeling powerless. Someone is going to be limited and restricted. Okay? So this person in this stalemate energy is worried about how they're going to be able to flex and maneuver through this tower energy that they trapped themselves in, that they really thought that they were going to put you in. Now, there's been a return of energy. Why? Because they were doing this to a divine feminine. Okay? Now this person is worried about being limited and restricted because they're worried about someone taking a leap of faith. Someone's in this full energy, in this fearless energy, ready to have a fresh start. Someone is ready to smell the flowers, enjoy the air in a different type of way. Someone has been feeling suppressed. Someone has been feeling oppressed. There's been a spiritual breakthrough that there is someone wants to work with you. Okay, someone could want to have some type of commitment with you, but someone wants to combine their energy with yours, okay, and connect with you. Two of Cups. Yeah, someone sees you as their Two of Cups, as their match. Okay? These two energies have a mutual respect for each other. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Magician, to the Devil, okay, to the Fool. Okay, this person that sees you as their Two of Cups sees you in... Someone sees you as deeply caring, all right? You could be someone that takes care of your family. Okay, you're someone that balances the energy in your home. You are a matriarchal energy. Take it as it resonates. And there also could be a feminine energy that could be an owner of something, and a family that are not too happy about the fact that this person sees you as their Two of Cups. Okay, because they feel like they're going to be left out in the cold. Someone's having a passionate new beginning. Okay? And someone is trying to manifest you. Someone is manifesting you. Someone desires you. Okay? And this energy here, this could be this person's family. They feel like they're going to be limited and restricted because this masculine is in this full energy right now. I am feeling like these energies were able to control and manipulate this masculine very easily at a certain point in regards to this old cycle. Okay? And they feel powerless because the divine has intervened and a masculine is recognizing their emperor status, so they are feeling their true confidence. They are going through soul awakenings where they are feeling fearless, erasing and deleting illusions. So free that they feel like they can walk off of a cliff and be safe, okay? Metaphorically, okay? But this is what this person is feeling. Okay? And this devil energy was causing a lot of conflict. These people have had a history of gossiping about you, creating problems, causing arguments, causing fights, okay? Trying to intimidate you, all right? And they have to stop doing what they're doing, okay? They had someone in fear, and that fear has been conquered. Okay, so what else is the devil going to use if the fear has been conquered? So now the devil knows that they are powerless and they are restricted in regards to being able to use their energy to deceive and manipulate and control this person. So they are defeated. They have to stop doing what they're doing. Okay, in regards to this deception, the sneakiness, the lies, the plans, the strategies, all of these illegal actions against the star. Okay? Because someone has been exploring the star and has discovered your true energy, that you are a hermit energy. You're someone that goes within to receive spiritual guidance. You take a lot of time to yourself. You're a hermit energy. Okay? So, all right, this is a soulmate energy that has been exploring, and they are very emotionally attached to you. This person sees you as their happiness. Okay? You could have given this person some type of spiritual advice, but this person sees you as a hierophant energy. Okay, and they want to communicate with you. Someone wants to approach you. This person could definitely want to apologize to you in regards to being involved in this old cycle. This person sees you as very beautiful, creative, intuitive. You're a natural leader. You could be doing something where you are leading others, but you're very confident, charismatic. Also a Queen of Swords that speaks their mind, someone that is very truthful. You have integrity. You are not afraid to speak truth to a so-called power. All right? And you're going to be receiving justice. This is justice, this emotional awakening. Okay? Someone is having an emotional awakening and somebody is afraid. Someone is having nightmares about this shit. Okay? Thank you, Divine Spirit. What does the collective need to know about this message? Okay, so this old cycle here, there has been a lot of slow motion fights. Okay, these energies, this devil energy has created fights that was lasting a very long time. Also, manipulating situations, seeing a lot of calm situations involving you, which was not serious, but these energies was watching you and was trying to create storms out of it. Okay? They were watching you nitpicking on every little thing that you do and trying to find fault in it and trying to make it like it's bigger than what it is when nothing was a big ass deal at all. Okay? These are these troublemakers, okay, that was trying to keep you in this old cycle and trying to make you a wounded warrior. These people wanted you to be fighting consistently, okay, to no end. Okay? These energies were wasting a lot of fucking time and wasting a lot of life energy, life force energy. Okay? And these energies that were in this old cycle of this fighting, they are like yearning for the shit to come back. Okay? These people, some of these people have a habit of preventing their own growth. Okay? But this person that's in this Knight of Cups energy is choosing to only remember the good memories in regards to you, and this person is dismissing the bad. Okay, because they realize that this person that was creating all of these slow motion fights was focused on climbing the social ladder. This person was prioritizing this relationship because they see this is a King of Pentacles emperor, and this person felt like they would have a social advantage. Okay, constantly name dropping, trying to impress this masculine. Okay, because this person wanted power. Okay, and there's someone that's trying to keep this masculine in the past. Okay, okay, the divine has intervened, and this emperor is seeing things through their third eye. Okay, which is the first eye. Okay, someone is in a tight spot. Okay, because this has created a difficult situation, and this social climber right here, they just feel like they're just trying to be more strategic. These energies really want to stay trapped in the old fucking cycle. See, they don't realize they're focused on trying to keep you trapped in the old cycle, but they don't realize that they're going to be stuck in the old cycle. These people don't know much about spirituality, or they have been misinformed. Okay, you are a divine empress. We got a divine emperor right here. Okay, these people are trying to stop divine intervention. These are like humans trying to go against God energy. Okay, so this energy is trying to think how they can be more strategic. They like, I got to think outside the box. I know there's something else I can do. I know we did everything over and over again. I know we went overboard, but I'm going to give myself a fucking headache to try to think of something else. Okay, these type of energies right here, they end up shortening their own lifespan. Okay, so don't you worry. Collective, don't you worry. These stubborn, resistant, devilish energies that's realizing who your true energies is. Now, you see, you may be allowed to get to a certain point where you are in your ignorance if they didn't know that you were divine. Okay, but now that this is a known thing, this has come out, there's been a spiritual breakthrough. So this social climber energy knows who you are. Okay, so being that they have that knowledge and they're still going to make the conscious choice to try to do something else, praise the Most High. That's exactly where you want them to be. This person feels like they're in a tight spot, and they are in a tight spot, but they don't realize the true reason why they are going to be in this tight spot. Okay, they don't really understand what kind of energy they're drawing towards them. So you allow your divine ancestors to watch your enemies as you continue to move along your path, because you do not fight your own battles anymore. And that's the worst thing that they could ever draw to themselves, because no one does it better like your divine ancestors, your divine protection. Okay? Confirmation, trust and timing. Everything is falling into place at the perfect moment. Okay? Let go of control, be patient, and have faith. Because you're going to be experiencing unexpected blessings. Okay? Just like these people was trying to put obstacle after obstacle after obstacle in your way, they're going to regret it. You know why? Because you're going to be receiving blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing. And they're going to finally realize how this shit work. Okay? You got away with this with a lot of humans and a lot of people before the divine empress, but you came to the right one to receive that fucking boomerang back to your ass. And you're going to have to watch the divine empress and the divine emperor enjoy their divine blessings. Okay? Twice as much as the obstacles that you were putting in front of them. Okay? While you are experiencing your blessings, These energies are going to stay in their old cycle, and they're going to be feeling safe in a situation that's actually unstable. Okay, because it's all they know. So they're going to be walking around with a fragile facade as their house of cards are crumbling. It's a trick. The divine is going to trick them. They're going to be walking around feeling like they're on the right track until one day they're just going to stop and wake up and look around and say, how the fuck am I still here? While the divine empress and the divine emperor are receiving all of these blessings. But it's going to be too late at this point. You're going to be in a tight spot that you never imagined yourself to be in. They are going to be in. Okay? A storm is brewing. Okay? Your divine ancestors are creating a storm for these people, for making all of these false promises. Okay? Somebody was being very fake to you, trying to make commitments with you with no intention of keeping them. Someone broke your trust. That was given a one-sided story about you. Whoever did this energy right here, there's a storm being prepared for this person. Okay? It's your era, collective. And you're hitting it out of the park. You have ultimate strength and power, and you will be getting around safely, and you will achieve success, collective. This person that was making all these false accusations against you is experiencing a plot twist. Okay? Now the attention is on this person the way it needs to be, especially by your divine protection. All right? So you keep moving forward, and you let your divine ancestors handle this old cycle of energy as you move on to the next phase of your life, full of good fortune. Collective, that is the energy, that is the message, and I pray that you all have a beautiful day.